Good morning, welcome back to Cello Sport. You join us as the two teams take the field for the game out of the Women's Section B between Petone FC and FC Nelson. First off, a few apologies, we've got the wrong logo up on the screen there, but we're attempting to fix that as we go. But as we look at these two teams going into the game, FC Nelson topped the group with a win and a draw on 4 points alongside the Napier City Rovers Invitational side, and Petone sitting in third place in the group with a record of 2 games, 1 win, 1 loss and 3 points. In the earlier games, Petone Women's took a 1-0 win over North Wellington and a 3-2 loss in a tight game against the Napier City Rovers Invitational. FC Nelson picked up a 3-3 draw with Napier City and also had a 3-1 win over North Wellington. So it should be a very intriguing game in terms of the complexities of this group and who's going to take the top couple of spots to head into the semi-finals later on today at 3 o'clock. So if we go through the Petone Women's side first, starting a goal with Zara Bowen at number 1, number 12, Gabrielle Claridge, number 9, Devon Crawford, 11, Sophie Chamberlain, 10, Kate Mara, 17, Nia Blackman, 8, Olivia Gibbs, 6, Cecily Hollins, 16, Evie Wilson, 7, Amber Thomas, and 15, Zora Tavenet. FC Nelson in goal with number 1, McConaughey, 2, Platt, 3, Lott, 4, Dallymore, 5, Bowers, 14, Johns, 12, Kirsten, 6, McCann, 13, Ewers, 16, Walker, and 9, Bootery. So Nelson will get us underway in the black shorts and red and white shirts, and Petone in their traditional all blue colours. Petone starting off pretty strongly, trying to get the ball through midfield, but turn it over and Nelson bring it back the other way with some space into the left channel to get Ewers into play. Rolls out looking for an early link with McCann. McCann dinks it to the far post. It drops into the box. And the early chance for Johns is blazed over the bar. Good start from Nelson. Just feeding off the first missed clearance from Petone. Just dropped nicely into the box. Unfortunately, couldn't get that strike on target. Would have been a wonderful start inside the first minute. Petone just trying to control the ball, play out from the back, inside their own 18-yard box. They do it pretty comfortably until they run into a little bit of trouble. Now looking to swarm the ball to turn the ball back over. Amber Thomas does well under pressure to turn and play, but hits the back of her support runner and Tavenet. Nelson trying to bring it back through, but can't get through that midfield. There's a lot of players, a lot of condensed space in there. Good opportunity here to drive for Nelson. Link out with Ewers again, just trying to make the byline. Cuts back, looks for support. Goes herself, has a strike. It should be comfortable for the goalkeeper and is. Tony on the play out again. Just getting caught in position a little bit down that left-hand side, but they seem to have got out of that trouble pretty well. Looking for an opportunity to open the play out. They do lose it as it goes up top. Good battle for the ball. Nelson win the first one, but Petone win the second and come away with it. Looking for the link-up play up top. But lack of support up there on that final line. So the ball gets turned back over. But Petone will look to control it at the back again. Mara looks for the ball into the left-hand channel. Might be a little bit too much. Petone do well to keep it in. Petone looking very comfortable on the ball. Not looking to risk it too much, keeping it nice and tight to feet. As I say that, they go for the longer range one, but it just goes astray. Only a goodness to change of midfield again. Don't seem too keen to come down this right-hand side. Bring it back into the middle and then straighten it up. Ball rolls out comfortably for a Petone throw-in. Sophie Chamberlain will put this up, get us back into play, get the game rolling again. Goes down the line. Ball's put into a bit of a mixer. But too long for any chasing runners. Comfortably through McConaughey, who gets us started. Just a roll out to centre back. Yeah, Blackman trying to get something started in there. Twisting and turning through midfield. Gets out a little bit of trouble and comes back to the defensive line to reset. And Petone start again. And now they're looking at the right-hand side, but checks back. Goes central and takes the space. Good run from Olivia Gibbs. Great little slot through. Amber Thomason. Can she get a strike away? Holds up, loses her footing, and the chance is gone. Good start from Petone, though. May still fall to her. I think that's Dallimore doing a great job recovery. Collects the ball and gets her team going forward again. The breakaway here. McCann does a good job at evading the pressure. Carries the ball a long way. Pass out the right side. Just falls behind the player. Thrown from Chamberlain. Just goes a little adrift. Picked up again by Dallimore. He finds the ball into midfield. Avoiding that number 9 up front. Battery just can't get a touch of the ball. Got to find her feet. Nice composed defending from Lott there. Just rides the challenge a little bit. Looks like should be a flag here. No flag given. Amber Thomas forces a fine save. Must admit, from first view up here, I thought she was offside, but obviously the assistant referee in a good line. And first corner for Petone. Might have been the fullback on that far side. Just keeping Amber Thomas on. Good delivery. Just bends away and goes out of play harmlessly. So McConaughey will get us started. She's got the option to go short with the player or go slightly longer. She opts to go long. The ball's turned over. Zara Tavenet doing a good job there for Petone, just getting pressure on the ball. Nelson looking to play out from deep in their own half. Done very well. Olivia Gibbs comes over, puts the late challenge on. Picks up the ball, beats one and takes it to the byline. Keeps it for Tavenet. And Nelson should be able to see that out for a goal kick, and they do. Did well there, Nelson, dealing with that pressure. Petone set up in a good press. Conakry gets short option again. Good challenge in there. Ref's happy to let that go. Evie Gibbs carries. Again, Petone showing how comfortable they are, just knocking the ball around. Waiting for the space to open up. Gibbs makes a run forward and receives it. Looking to slide in the partner. Good save, twice. Third time unlucky. Amber Thomas had a couple of chances. Keeper made 2 great saves. Couldn't do anything about the third one though, and Petone take an early lead. It was a good build-up play to create that. Olivia Gibbs made a great late run in between the lines and was picked up nicely before slipping Amber Thomas through. I think it's back underway, looking for the channel ball, Lily. Just didn't get it quite far enough in there to avoid that last defender. Bowles will get the ball back in. Taking the time to get the ball back into the field of play. Bowles will take the throw. Looking down the line, but just late change of mind. Comes inside. Sees it. Opts to turn instead of using the goalkeeper as the outlet. A couple of collisions and Nelson come away with the ball. But a good step out and challenge from Kate Mara at the back. Just takes the pressure off Petone. Although Nelson still do retain the ball and look to build. The ball's gone astray. Run was a little too soon. So that ball going through wouldn't have made it into an onside position, so it would have come back. Nelson put one into the box, but the goalkeeper comes out comfortably to clear. So it's going to be an early substitution here for Nelson. So Brazendale's about to join the field of play. If anything, it's just an injury. It's just not surprising to Lot after a couple of days' work. Substitute been made. Referee look to get this game back underway. Good ball to the back post. Good turn out. Look to get the ball across. But the first one's blocked from Petone. Give away a corner to Nelson. And there is a player down for Petone. I think that's Kate Mara. Hope it's not too serious. Looks pretty sore. Potentially taking a knock to the head off that challenge as the ball came across. So, back to her feet. Should be okay to continue. Now still got the ball under the corner. Waiting for the okay from the referee to allow play to restart. And we come, and never good to see a lengthy delay in these games. To make sure that the players are all good, player healthy, safety comes first. Nothing comes of this set piece, obviously, and ball gets cleared away. So Petone goalkeeper Zara Bowen just goes to collect the ball. Switch side out to the left. Petone showing play up, so they can go short if they want. But Nelson seem to have pretty good pressure applied. So they're going to start deep in their own 18-yard box. Play out well. Getting to that middle third. Then looking for the wider ball that just goes astray. This gives Nelson the ability to build a counter-attack. Petone win it back. Tellymore has it here for Nelson. He's trying to find the front runners, just under pressure. Able to retain the ball via a throw-in. Throw-in comes in. Probably draw a foul here and do. Kirsten does well, body position well. Gets the ball down, draws the contact from behind. Gives Nelson a chance to get the ball forward into a dangerous area. Got the ball forward into the box. Looking for a flick on, but Petone win the first header. Nelson immediately take it out wide. But the deflection goes out and Petone will be able to reset with a throw-in. The game's gone into a bit of a lull after that injury break. And it's always the way when there's a bit of a couple of minutes stoppage, but players getting back into it now. Get the pace of the game back up. And Nia Blackman drives through a couple, finds a good ball over the top for Tavernet. Delivery across. Wonderful defending. Wonderful defending. It was great movement. Petone got there first, but cleared off the line. With a great challenge. Great commitment on the recovery back. Always takes an extra drive to go back behind your keeper to cover up just to make sure. He's done a great job. But it still gives away a corner. So still an opportunity here for Petone to capitalise on that good passage of play. Delivery near post. Drops to the edge. But the shot slightly scuffed. So there's no power behind it and easily cleared by Nelson. Petone look to come again. Crawford in possession. Rolls it back to Claridge and gets it back again. Long range pass. Good ball into that channel, but just miscontrolled. Nelson have a good chance to break now. Skips through a couple of challenges. Now the field starts to open out. Finds Ewers down this left-hand side. Does the old stopper go? Drives into the box. Rides a heavy challenge. Gets to the byline. Now she needs support. Ewers with the ball across. First touch drops. Now the longer ball cleared. Nice little back heel out from Amber Thomas there. And the ball in behind should win the race here, Nelson. But just doesn't secure the ball. And Evie Wilson does a good job to pick it up. Well won. Good competitiveness there. Both sides just trying to win the challenge. In the recovery, Nelson did a great job defending that. Petone looked pretty threatening on the counter-attack. Nelson on the play out now. Again, both teams looking comfortable with the ball at their feet. Try to play through the thirds to link up with their attackers. This just got away a little bit. Two number 9s come together. Crawford with a strong challenge. Another substitution coming for Nelson. But Barney is going to come on. And Bowers looks like is the player that's departed. Another player with a bit of strapping on the knee. Points to a bit of a battle yesterday in the first two group games. Of course, in the context of the group, a win here for Petone would take them on to 6 points. Ahead of Nelson with the group being completed. So a lot of pressure on this fixture. Just to get the right result, finish in that top two. With the next game coming live from this ground between North Wellington and the Napier City Rovers Invitational side. Barney gets us restarted with a throw-in. First header clear. Back to Barney. Struggling to get out of this area. The throw-in's just turning into pressure. And hook clear again. A longer throw this time for Nelson. Should be comfortable. Tony to clear, but the touch goes astray. They're still coming down this left-hand side. All the numbers are down here. It's probably a good idea to switch it out to the right if they can. Under heavy pressure from Petone. Good press set up. They do enough to turn it over via a throw-in. A good throw into feet. Again, we're stuck down this half of the field. Nelson looked to expand it out a little bit now. Ball in behind. It's going to be a foot race. One that Claridge wins at the expense of a throw-in. First header not clear. Central opportunity here. This goes to ground, rolls it back. Good strike. A strong save. Promising signs there from Nelson. Tony Strong through the challenge again through Tavernet. Who finds Amber Thomas. Tries to bring the ball inside, but well defended from Nelson, and they get it clear. Now into space into midfield where they can drive through. Well at the top, a little bit heavy. Third change in this first half coming from Nelson. I'm going to see Kirk join the action. We're getting close to the end of this first half here. Petone still hold that 1-0 lead. Very well taken goal by Amber Thomas. First touch from Kirk out there. Does enough to the challenge to win her team a throw-in. Doesn't do well down that byline. Needs some support. And gets it. Good drive through the numbers and a strike from the edge, but should be comfortable for goalkeeper Bowen, and is. Bowen not in a rush. We'll be happy to see this out to the break at 1-0. Probably look for the players to go back and she'll roll it short. Or goes long. Decent clearance. Trying to get the goal scorer onto the end of it. And that's half time. Very positive first half of football there. Pretty evenly poised. Both sides have created some chances in this half. Petone the one obviously to take it. It will send them top of the group for the time being at least, before the invitational side played North Wellington immediately following this game. But it puts them in a very, very strong position in this group if they can see this out and get their 3 points. Nelson on their hand just need a goal, get it back to a point, and they'll ensure that they finish the group stage ahead of Petone. So all to play for in the second half. And we'll be back with you for that shortly. And welcome back to the second half here at Blue Water Stadium by FC Nelson and Petone Women's in Section B of the group stage of the women's tournament. Petone hold a slender 1-0 advantage into the break. Just a reminder that this stream will cut pretty abruptly at the end so we can get started for the next game in this section, which will be the Napier City Rovers Invitational versus North Wellington. Just as a reminder, before this game, Nelson was top of the group on 4 points, ahead of City Rovers on goal difference. But this game could change that completely. If Petone can hold this lead until the end, they will go top of the group, pending that last game, and lock up a semi-final spot as one of the top 2 qualifiers. Both those semi-finals, of course, have been brought live at 3 o'clock. One here on Blue Water and one on Pitch 4. And then we'll be having 2 of the men's section quarterfinals at 5 o'clock to round out the day before the semi-finals in the morning. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you keep up to date with who's playing who, and once we hit the knockout stage, you get the timings of those games. But Petone gets back underway now. Look at both sides just struggling to just connect in that final third, but showing great ambition, playing out from the back and being comfortable on the ball. Now some of the first early chance from a good 25 yards out, just slightly over the bar. A good start from Nelson, good intent. Petone in no rush to get this game restarted. Happy with their 1-0 lead. But again, in play out setup. Just roll it inside the 18-yard box. But the ball's given away. Fortunately for them, it's pushed into a wide area, so their supporters get a chance to come back and get their defensive shape right. But Nelson certainly looking up right in the opening stages of this half. They get a ball into the 18-yard box, but just cut out. Petone can't maintain possession, so it's just coming back. Now they get a chance to break, but again, Nelson break it down. They get a chance here. But strong defending in the box. So they need to get their foot on the ball now, take the sting out of this attack for Nelson. Do so with the goal scorer, Amber Thomas. The ball gets turned over. Delivery into the box, but not threatening. And the Petone goalkeeper, Zara Bowen, just happy to let that ball run out rather than collect it. So she'll take her time, bring it out to the left-hand side. Well, again, just roll short inside the 18-yard box. Now the ball goes longer range. But a little wayward. So Nelson will have a throw-in the attacking third. Just for a longer throw. Tries to put it into a dangerous area. And it does turn out to be dangerous. They get a cross back. It looks like the ball had already rolled out of play. Again, the short to go long. It's just hard to recycle it off that touch off the longer range of pass. They do win it back and start building the play. Just get stuck under the feet. We've seen that a bit out here on Blue Water. Another effort from distance. It's time from McCann. But again, it sails over, but the Petone coach not too happy about the space being allowed in and around the edge of the area. Wants to make sure that space gets closed down. Don't want to see one of those fly into the back of the net and turn this game on its head. The short play out. This time it's played to feet, so it's easy to bring down. And Evie Wilson does a good job to take it back inside. Long range looking for Thomas. She can't control it. Nelson opening out well to the left-hand side. Nice little bit of interchange to get the player in behind. Looking to drive byline. But we'll turn it over via a throw-in. Nelson moving forward again. Good step out of the back. Kate Merritt did a good job stepping out, just breaking up that play. And the clearance is hoisted up front towards the goal scorer. Keeps it up a little and flicks it on with a header. They do maintain possession until they turn it over now. Great little turn on the edge. But Crawford does well to stay with the movement. Tony just struggling to get into the opposition half with any kind of sustained position. It happens again. They get into that midfield third, just cross the halfway line, but it gets a little bit tight and they turn the ball over. Nelson really setting up camp inside the Petone half at the start of the second half. Trying to dribble it out from the back, and they've dribbled themselves into trouble. The strike, and it's in. I don't know what's better, the strike or the moves. And Nelson can take a big step into qualification off the back of that goal. And Petone get us back underway. So Nelson certainly started the second half very bright. Just before that goal went in, I was talking about just the fact that they've been camped in this Petone half for pretty much the entirety of the second half. If that trend continues, with the quality of player out here, it's going to be hard to see Petone hold on. Petone's got to find a way to get this ball down and get possession into the Nelson half, because at this stage they're just trading on scraps. Trying to find Amber Thomas up top. But the ball has to be accurate to build off that platform. Is there a chance to do so? Olivia Gibbs just travels out right, tries to find that ball in behind into the channel. This is where you want to see Petone get nice and high. Press Nelson and makes it hard to get out. But at the moment, their back four is sitting pretty deep, opening up lots of space in midfield that will allow the play out to happen. Kate Mara looks to go channel, but just overhits it. Rolls out of play. Petone win the ball back off the throw-in briefly, but can't maintain it. So the pressure continues here from Nelson. Referee's seen a foul in there. Nelson coach just pointing towards the penalty box. I think they want to load up the set piece. See if they can create a good chance off the back of it. Deliveries just to the edge. And cleared well from Petone. First touch here. Going to be doing well to get out of that pressure. Does enough to get the ball forward, but still turns it over. Petone looked to come again. It's a bit of platform there. And Thomas gets it to feet. Rides a challenge and is able to keep the ball. Now Petone open into the space. Nice first touch. Ball given away to the edge. It's a little bit scrappy here from Nelson, trying to clear. They get it out, but only as far as Olivia Gibbs. Trying to split that gap between centre back and full back. But just too far. So we see a change coming where Sophie Chamberlain is going to leave. And Claudia Bakos coming on. Nelson from the play up, bringing the ball forward into the midfield area, but getting very tight in there. Does well to maintain, go back to centre back to restart. Was out to Platt here at right back. Good strong challenge coming over. First time we've really seen Petone stay down this end of the park the second half. Not running out of time yet. It's not getting desperate yet. They will have one eye on that clock. Point certainly helps. Nelson more so. Starting to see Thomas for Petone now dropping really deep to try to start this link-up play. Got to make sure they've still got an outlet. If she's going to drop in deep, she makes her way back up through the middle now. Evie Wilson does a good job out there. Ball well cut out and sets up a great counter-attack opportunity here for Nelson. Continue to run. That final ball just going a little far. And the deflection will take it out. Probably in a bit more of a hurry to get this restart done than we saw at the start of the half. But not much changing in terms of the setup. Still looking to go short. Nelson recycle well through the back. Bounce it into midfield. Good feet in there. Twice with a wonderful nutmeg. And then picks up the challenge. Barney does exceptionally well through there. Crowd on the far side certainly enjoyed it. Flick on here for Petone. Good angle ball through to the goal scorer. B2 marker 1v1. The recovery challenge from Platt was good. Wins the ball, gets good distance on the clearance. Petone will have to restart a little bit deeper. Great step out of the back by Mara. Nelson get the throw in. Referee, just a little bit of confusion, but sorts himself out. Lets everyone know what's happening. Big collision in the middle of the park, but Nelson come away with it. Kirk takes it into the corner. Just can't get anything off the Petone defender, so it gives away a throw-in. But a good area of the park for Nelson to be in. And we're looking to press Petone in here. They do a good job of it and turn the ball over. Finding big bits of space in that midfield now. Thomas again. And is penalised. Good work from Thomas. Just trying to hold the ball up. But just got it taken away from him a little bit and just leaned too much. Too much on to give away the free kick there. And Petone make a quick change here. We'll see Matty Kay into the field of play. That might be Evie Wilson that's just made way. Couldn't quite make out the number. So only about 7 and a bit minutes to go now. As we said before, the draw here favours Nelson. So Petone, who have been checked back in their own half for much of this second period. Clearance just skews away. Goalkeeper comes. Doesn't take the first one, but does enough on the second one to clear it out for a corner. So Nelson, as much as they'd love to win this, the point's pretty good. Secures them a spot in the group after the group stages, but only need to get something out of this now. The other game in the section in Group B, with the Napier City Rovers Invitational in North Wellington, the kickoff will start at 12:05 on Blue Water. So just 5 minutes later than what is currently on the draw. Nelson with the corner, right to the near post, stooping header. Almost got enough to squeeze it in that near post. Great turn out and strike, but headed clear. Barney's looked a right handful since coming on. Great skills with ball to feet. Out for another corner after a wicked spin. All this time is good for Nelson. Set piece after set piece down the seam with the clock running out. Very near post. First flick on. Bit of header tennis in there, but Petone get it clear. This game in a phase of constant territorial pressure from Nelson FC. Tony just struggling to get their way out. Along the clearance from Crawford. This time Petone can hang on to it up front, but give it away soon after. Just can't get the ball clear. And the strike from the edge. Just over. McCann's had a couple from there now. Getting closer and closer. Another change coming from Nelson. See Eiffel come on. Tony's still going short out of that 18-yard box. They need to get the ball forward. Eiffel's going to make a first touch. Kirk there, sorry. Great turn. Amber Thomas needs a good link up now. Just gets away. Tony got the ball in the opposition half for the first time in a while. Looking to do something with it to get themselves back ahead in this match. Need to get pressure on the ball. Tavenett does their best to get out there, but does force that next pass to be a little wayward. They need to be in a hurry to get this ball back into the field of play. Referee telling everyone there's 3 minutes left. 3 minutes with Petone to try to get that winning goal that will take them above Nelson in the group standings in Group B. Nelson do a great job keeping the ball to feet between the midfield and defensive unit. Just transitioning from the left to the right. Good touch out of the feet there and into the wide area. Lovely bit of play. Very happy with that. Good strong defending from Tavenett. Tavenett has made all the run back to win that ball back, then drives the next run to take it out. Then you're running in those leagues this afternoon. Another good win from Nelson high up the park. Another long range effort, this time blocked. Arm behind the back, so no question a handball. Trying to get the bounce back off the throw in, but this goes astray. Tony looked to move forward. Our ball's a little straight, so it's pretty easy for the back line to collect. Use goalkeeper McConaughey. Start the build up again, but they turn over. It's a great win. Strike from distance gets deflected. Gets it back. Gibbs does well, but just can't thread that last pass. To be fair, the strikers were slightly static once that early ball didn't come. Getting a little bit frantic in these last few minutes. Petone really just trying to dive into every challenge. They need the ball back. They need to get up there and create. Petone have a free kick right on the edge. Just got the defender just for leaning in a little aggressively. Just trying to take the player off the line. What a moment to be over this. Looks like it's Olivia Gibbs with the ball. Time running out. Free kick goes in, gives you a chance to get into the semi-finals.